everybody's actually here. This will mainly be recorded for anyone who might miss class because your internet goes out in the middle of class or whatever else. But all right, we are good to go now. So Khan Academy for this week is due Friday. Yes, yeah, go get your charger if you need to. Guys, at any point, if you need to do something during class, I'm not going to say no. Now, if you're going to ask me, can I go get a snack? I'm going to be like, why didn't you do that ahead of time? But if you need to, like, go to the bathroom, get a drink, like, get a charger, that's all totally fine. Yeah, you don't even have to ask me those things. Math lab is still happening daily at 8:20. If I'm not packed up and done by Friday, before Friday morning, which hopefully I am, I'm looking at the disaster of my classroom sitting in front of me. I'm not going to do math lab on Friday if I'm not ready to be packed up. We have to be out of here on Friday afternoon and gone. Like, we can't come back. They're shutting down the building. It's going to turn into a hard hat zone. I'm not assigning the videos in Khan Academy, but if any of that material is difficult, please go ahead and watch the videos that are there available for you. Remember, it doesn't do anything bad for you to watch the video. If you use the hints, that takes away your chance at getting the question right. But the video doesn't do anything bad. Map is being updated this afternoon. So guys, if we didn't talk about this in this class, sorry, I'm in Foundations right now in Schoology, just because that's where we were this morning. But guys, in our Math 7 folder, in the Remote Round 3 folder, and you'll see that there are 17 people that have turned in assignments for me that I need to grade, which I will do this afternoon. If you have a progressing on Chapter 1 or Chapter 2, that's from your paper assignment. Then you go into here and do these assignments to go from progressing to mastery. So if you have a progressing, the way to get from progressing to mastery is go complete that assignment. If I haven't graded it yet, I haven't changed your grade, right? So I got a couple emails from people who said, like, I did the assignment in Schoology, but my grade is still a progressing. Yeah, I have to go grade that. Remember, there's no, like, little minions that do our grading for us. I wish there was. If you know where I can acquire some minions, please let me know. But yeah, I have to go in and grade those, so I will do that this afternoon. So if you get it done today, like during lunch, during AO, I'll probably grade it today and get your grades changed in math. Any questions about those assignments? They're in MAP, but they are in Schoology, right? But the grades are in MAP right now. Any questions about those? I'm looking at your guys' faces to make sure things seem to make sense. If you want to go over your paper assignment, come to Math Lab or come to AO or come to Extensions. At this point, let's load up DESMOS. I know you can't really see the bottom of my screen right now, but we are going to be playing in DESMOS. And I'm actually going to try something different where I break us into breakout rooms so we can all talk about it as we go. So I'm probably going to do 5 breakout rooms once we all get into the DESMOS activity. So when you go into DESMOS, I got to drag things around here. I got stuff on the wrong screen. When you go into DESMOS, you should have, what did I assign to you guys? It's about apples and oranges. What's it called? Produce stand. You should have the activity produce stand showing up in your DESMOS. Please go ahead and go into that activity. I got Miriam, first person in there. Good work. So guys, I want you to go ahead and start working on this, but then here in just a second, I'm going to put you into breakout rooms. So Zoom will probably pop up with a notification saying you're being invited to join a breakout room. I want us to work on this for like 10 or 15 minutes and come back, and each breakout room, I'm going to ask one person from the room to talk to the group about what you noticed. Here's the questions you're going to be discussing. Madeline, you shouldn't need a class code if you log in. So log in using Google. Thank you for asking, but if you log in using Google, you're in my class already, so the assignment should pop up automatically. If you go to student homepage, so we might need a reminder with that. So here's our reminder. When we go to DESMOS, right, what you want to do is click student homepage right here, and then the activities should be there. You might have to scroll down. I have a ton because I'm in a lot of classes. But it should be called not yogurt shop. Sorry, produce stand. Yogurt shop is later. Produce stand should be in yours. I don't know if it's in mine, but it should be in yours. I got Andrew, Stella, and Miriam, but I don't have anyone else yet. So guys, remember, when you get to Desmos, log in with Google. So up here, you're going to log in with Google. I got Lily. I got Mia. Did you click on Go To Student Homepage? I mean, I can give you guys the class code. You just shouldn't need it. Give me a second to find that. Here, try this. In the chat, go to the Zoom chat. There's the link you should go to. That should be the easiest option for us. If your Desmos isn't working right, the link in the Zoom chat should take you right there. There we go. All right, I'm going to break us into breakout rooms, assuming that you're in your activity, like you got into Desmos just fine. Go into your breakout room, and here's what I want you guys discussing. Is the pricing relationship of oranges proportional? Is the pricing relationship of apples proportional? Are all of the fruits' pricings proportional? Are any of them messed up? And then as you get deeper down the activity, you're going to start to compare price per fruit, like which fruit is more expensive. I want you guys discussing these things with each other, right? Now, everyone should have out paper, pencil, so we can write things down as we go, so that when we come back together, we can remember that stuff. So if you don't have paper, pencil out, get that out right now. If you do not have paper, pencil out already, please get that out right now. I'm going to put you guys into breakout rooms. I'm probably going to pull us back together in like 10, I might give you guys as much as 15 minutes. Okay, and I will probably pop around in the different breakout rooms, and I kind of expect for you guys to be talking. All right. It looks like Charlie, Nate, looks like you guys are having issues getting in, so hang out if you need to chat with me about how to get in, but I'm going to do breakout rooms. All right, there you go. Rooms should be open now.
So, I'm logging into a computer. Do I need to use my school computer?
You shouldn't have to use that computer. That account will get you in automatically. But you should just be able to follow that link that I dropped in the chat as long as you log in to your student profile in Desmos. It should let you. There you go. Yep, there you are. Now I got to go figure out why Nate isn't showing up in the activity. All right, are you good then? Because you should go join your breakout room. Thanks, man. So what's interesting is everybody's answer for oranges was $6. Literally every person. And remember, I have us anonymized here, so these are all famous mathematicians' names. Every answer for 15 oranges was the same. But when we came over to apples, we've got 750, 750, 444, 750, a couple sixes peppered in through here, a 650. But mainly we had $4 and $7.50, like $7.50. I'd really like to hear from somebody who said $4, and I'd really like to hear from somebody who said $7.50. Both answers might be right, because we don't know what a right or wrong answer is here. So can anyone be so bold as to tell us why you chose $4 or why you chose $7.50? Miriam?
I chose $7.50 because if you divide 5 by 10, you get like, I think it's 0.4, and then you times that by 15 to get the $7.50.
Yeah, I think what you did was got 0.5. I think you got 50 cents per apple. Sorry, I just want to correct you because I think you said 0.4 by accident.
Yeah, I just don't remember what I between, but like, I think that'd be right because if you were to go by proportionately, it would be that for
Good word, yeah.
the 15, but it wouldn't to 30 because
Oh.
30 would.
So hold on, pause, hold on, because we got another hand up. So everything you said is absolutely right. So let's make sure we understand what Miriam said. Miriam said, if I look at like this group of apples over here, the $5, and do $5 divided by 10 apples, we get that it's 50 cents per apple. And if we use that price over here for the 15 apples, we will get $7.50. So that is how she got $7.50 for her price of apples. Now, Lily, you also have your hand up. Are you wanting to tell me about $4?
Yeah, I can tell you about 4. Well, since 30 apples is $8, and half of 30 is 15, so it would be $4 for 15.
So if I look at this group of apples, the price over here should be $7.50. But Lily says if I look at the bigger group of apples here, my price should be $4. Wait. So 15 apples would be cheaper than 10 apples? What does this mean, Lacey? What is going on here?
Well, this problem is really tripping me up, because it doesn't make sense. Like, I know it's not proportional, but my group was saying that it is because and it doesn't have to match with 30, but since it's not proportional, I feel like it wouldn't match with the 10 for 10 apples for $5 either.
Yeah, so
It was really confusing, and I don't know.
So this is one of those Zoom moments where I unless anybody else could hear Lacey better than me, I think we all heard her a little glitchy. Essentially what we're figuring out here is if this $5 is true for 10 apples, and the $8 is true for 30 apples, this is not proportional pricing. Unlike my oranges over here, where when we triple the amount, we triple the cost from $4 to $12, this does not appear to be proportional pricing. So I'm going to put us back into breakout rooms, probably different breakout rooms, because I want you guys to potentially be able to like intermix some of your ideas. So if you would like to drop it in the chat, if anyone would like to volunteer to help me out, or I guess you could just raise your Zoom hand. We're going to try to get everybody back in here first. We're almost all back here. We're going to give them about 30 more seconds. But if anyone would like to explain how we get these values for this table, how we fill this in, it looks like everybody got pretty much the same values, because if I look at all of your guys' tables, we're pretty much all in agreement. So I'm going to look for a completed table. This looks pretty good. Miriam, you want to tell us about this one too? I know you did the last one, but maybe you're just having a day where you want to be the teacher.
So, so for this one, we all had 0.32 for each peach.
How'd you get that?
We divided the $1.60 by 5.
Ah, so
And
cost.
This is actually the table that our group did.
Now be careful, this comma, I think you guys meant for that to be a period.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one thing that I wanted to point out. Be careful when we're typing things.
But, yeah, so then, for the table, we all just, times the number of peaches by 0.32 to get the answer.
So
And
how
then
did you
we
get
got
this?
25. We divided 8 by 0.32.
Oh, so guys, this, I think, threw some of us for a loop. If they give you the total cost, you can divide that by the price per peach. Grab your calculator if you didn't do this yet. Do 8 divided by 0.32. That gives us the number of peaches that gets us there. We can double check our math by saying 25 times 0.32, and that works. It gives us our $8. Very good explanation, Miriam. Thank you so much. Keep going if you want.
For the $1 one, well, it was a weird number, so we just rounded down.
Ah, so this is a rounded value, they're saying. So for $1...
Because, you can't have, like, a 25th of the...
Yeah, so they took away this part of their number to make it realistic math. But if they were being precise, they could have said 3.125. But yeah, realistically, you could only buy 3. But if we wanted the precise amount, so guys, if you had 3.125, that's fine. 3 is just like the realistic answer. You got anything else to say, Miriam?
For the last 2, we just made up, and then,
For the last 2, you just made up? Yep. Perfect. Anybody else have anything to say or questions to ask about our peaches? Anyone ever heard the song Peaches? There's actually a song all about peaches. They come in a can. They're put there by a man in a factory downtown. So, oh, you're super glitchy today. I can't even tell who's... Oh, it's Lacey. Lacey, put it in the chat. We can't hear you. So, then we get here, and I know we're almost out of time. So it says the blue point represents the values your classmates entered in the empty rows. And the original values are black. Your peach prices are orange. So, guys, here's what's up. I'm going to say that our class is going to wrap, unless you want to hang out and, ask me questions or put anything in the chat. I'm going to dismiss us here in just a minute. Here's the deal, though. I want you to, between today and Wednesday, to try and finish this activity. Okay? Because on Wednesday, we're going to talk more about what we see with the plums versus the apricots. And this question dealing just with the mangoes, right? So on Wednesday when we come back together, now realize I had a normal, quote unquote, a normal class plan for us. We were going to do a bunch of slides and notes, but I figured it'd be more fun for us to work in DESMOS today and kind of slow down a tiny bit. So please, between now and Wednesday, so you could do this right now in the next 15 minutes, try to finish this activity so that on Wednesday we can talk about all of our results. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about what we are moving forward and doing before Wednesday, please stick around and ask me. Otherwise, I will see you guys on Wednesday morning. Thank you very much, friends. Have a great day. Thank you.